Now, 2 days ago, we came to talk about this man called Afenyo Markin. And the issue was about this political disease, shameless disease who does not respect men in uniform in Ghana. Afenyo Markin leading the 87 piglets in parliament. Now, meka say Afenyo Markin attacked a police officer. In fact, he assaulted a police officer. This guy. And then we say, oh, Jimmy who parliament. Hey, this guy is a criminal. Afenyo Markin, police investigations after he attacked a police officer. And Adiachi, who say the Deputy Attorney General Abba Bontine Abba confirmed say Afenyo Markin. Omu Afenyo Markin docket. Docketer actually say he assaulted a police officer. In the document na today I can tell you on authority the investigations near the police CID boss so onyeno. That woman has proven to Ghanaians and the world to say she is an exceptional CID boss. Because and the Attorney General Ghana for say it is true. They have a docket, and that docket, the Attorney General's office has received the case docket of minority leader Afenyo Markin's assault case, awaiting prosecutorial review and decision. No. So right now, as we speak, the police in their investigations, they conclude and say Afenyo Markin assaulted a police officer. Now, this criminal Afenyo Markin, his docket is sitting on the Attorney General's office, a desk. This guy called Afenyo Markin. To me, from the investigation, the report we read, he assaulted a police officer, and every assault case makes you a criminal. So there's a criminal case hanging on the neck of Afenyo Markin, this guy. There's a criminal case, sir. Sakwawe. A signed comb. So the document, in fact, to make things easy, when you read a document, a report now, and as a docket now, a see police for and a desk, a Attorney General desk, police for no Emma, emphatic say, Afenyo Markin were assaulting police. Now, so read the second paragraph, or say, on the 6th May 2025, number 84632, Corporal Forsen Abel, who reported case of assault against Honorable Alexander Afenyo Markin at the Tessanot police station, came to the CID headquarters with an extract of occurrence and an endorsed police medical form after attending the hospital for treatment. Now, so if you are now kind paragraph 3 now, and now 4 now, I want to show you something there. Okay, paragraph 4 now, this is what it says. Anytime guys say Afenyo Markin is a criminal. Now, so read it, Mr. S. I'm looking for the place where the police actually said that they basically charged Afenyo Markin with assault. They charged him with assault. So, as we speak today, Afenyo Markin, who is the leader of the NPP, the minority, besides, find that portion and highlight it for me. As we speak today, the Attorney General has officially come out to tell Ghana for say, yes, it is true. Documenting Kevin Taylor, the chairman, it is true, said the CID boss finished her investigations on the 27th of June 2025. And that they've had this docket on their desk. And when we read the docket to you, the CID investigations concluded say Afenyo Markin has assaulted a uniformed police officer. In the end, as we speak, Afenyo Markin is a criminal. He assaulted a police officer. His case or his charge is sitting on the desk of the Attorney General. It is being prepared for court for him to be prosecuted, for him to be jailed. How can this Afenyo Markin be an honorable man? How can we sit in Ghana and allow such filthy lawbreakers? We allow such people to even stand in parliament and say that they are lawmakers. They are making laws for you. How can you just say, such a person should be standing in parliament and making laws for Ghana? Abra nipa sano, wabokrono, wakotata police ni asum. How can anybody respect the parliament of Ghana when we have criminals like these standing in front of the speaker of parliament, speaking and saying they are intelligent? How can we even have such a person sit in front of the Chief Justice to vet him? How can we have somebody whose assault case, who assaulted a police officer, sit in front of Mr. Baffoe and interview him? Are we mad? Why should Mr. Baffoe be answering questions of somebody who assaulted a police officer, somebody who has a criminal baggage, a criminal case baggage on his back? Why should we even allow that? Why should we allow somebody who is going to become our Chief Justice to be questioned by a potential jailbird? Let's get serious as a people. And I'm talking to Mr. Alban Bagbin. As we speak today, Afenyo Markin is not different from any criminal in Ghana we are waiting to push to court to be trialed. Afenyo Markin is not bigger than any criminal in Ghana, because we know that assault is criminal. So this guy is a potential criminal who is not supposed to be sitting in front of Mr. Baffoe to interview him. Why Baffoe should be the CJ? It will be an indictment on Parliament for you to allow such a potential criminal like Afenyo Markin, whose docket is sitting on the desk of the Attorney General, to be vetting the Chief Justice. And I expect the Majority Leader to raise this issue on Monday or Tuesday and tell Ghanaians that they cannot allow somebody who has a criminal case hanging on his neck to sit in front of Baffoe to interview Baffoe. Are we mad? Are we mad? Why should the majority allow that? There are so many MPs in Parliament who can interview or vet Mr. Baffoe. But we cannot sit here and pretend as if we don't know. We cannot sit here and pretend as if this criminal who is going to face trial, we cannot sit here and make it look like the system is normal and that a potential criminal to sit in front of Mr. Baffoe to question Mr. Baffoe on integrity. Why should we allow this to happen? And I am telling the Majority Leader, if he allows Afenyo Markin to sit in front of Baffoe to question Baffoe, then you, the Majority Leader, have an issue with you from tomorrow. From Monday, if you, the NDC, allow this guy who has a criminal case sitting on the desk of the Attorney General, because the CID, they have done their investigations, at the end of the day, they have come to that conclusion that this criminal assaulted a police officer. This criminal assaulted a police officer. So why should this criminal be sitting in front of the CJ and saying that, yes, I'm a criminal. This guy can assault Baffoe. If this guy has been able to assault a police officer who was protecting him that day, then this guy can pull a gun and shoot Baffoe, because we cannot take chances and allow potential criminals like these, people like these who attack police officers, to sit in front of the incoming Chief Justice to vet the Chief Justice. Where did our morals go? Where did our morals go? Because sakwa way to me appoint police ni abu police ni. What shows say on to me for bibi shan ho embo Baffoe too. This guy can murder Baffoe because he's a danger to the society. He's a danger to every public servant. Afenyo Markin is a danger to every public servant, and Baffoe is a long-serving public servant. We need to protect. This guy can kill Baffoe. This guy can assault Baffoe, and we are not supposed to take chances. So, Parliament, Alban Bagbin, you are one person who always talks about integrity. You keep talking about Parliament being a place where they need to leave a legacy for the young ones to, at the end of the day, learn from. Your integrity and your legacy is on the line of Alban Bagbin, because I don't think you, Alban Bagbin, you allow a potential criminal, somebody who assaults police officers, to interview you or vet you. So if you are what you say you are, and if you are the person you say you are principled, then Monday, we don't want to see this criminal whose matter is sitting on the desk of the Attorney General to be sitting in front of the Chief Justice to be vetting him. No. And what makes this thing so serious in NSA? What makes this case so serious in NSA? Thank you, Mr. S. Thank you for bringing this in. What makes this matter so serious in NSA? The police established to say he assaulted the police officer. And the funny thing is, when he went to the police, now police man medical reports, medical reports say Uncle hospital number. He did not even respect the police to even return. Such an idiot. And this guy is standing in Parliament saying that we have to listen to him and make laws. He is going to make laws for us. This guy is a vagabond. This guy is a Bangladesh. This guy is a Bangladesh. He is not somebody we are supposed to entertain. He can go after the CJ. Now, when you read the report, when you read the third paragraph, this is what it says. On the 6th May 2025, number 86632, couple Forsen Abel, who reported a case of assault against Honorable Alexander Afenyo Markin at the Tesano police station, came to the CID headquarters with an extract of occurrence and an endorsed police medical form for attending the hospital for treatment. Now, maybe I'm marking a red. This is what the police report says. He gave his complainant statement to the effect that he was assaulted by Honorable Alexander Afenyo Markin. Witnesses, including Superintendent Mr. Isani Okanse, Sulemana Jalio Abubakar of Greater Accra Regional Police Headquarters, ASP Mr. Nicholas Mensah of Achimota District, who were on duty with Corporal Forsen Abel, submitted statement to police to the effect that Honorable Alexander Afenyo Markin struck Corporal Forsen Abel in the face without any provocation. So, Ushe Omwa not more witnesses, Emma police nina. You were an ASP. You were a superintendent. You were another ASP. Omunyina ebeye witnesses no moka say it is true. Afenyo Markin hit the police officer in the face. And that is clear assault. That is clear assault. Even the police investigations, establishes say Afenyo Markin assaulted the police officer. There were 3 senior police officers there. Superintendents were your police form 24 ASPs were omunyina bedi adanse say Afenyo Markin attacked and hit the police officer. So why should we as a people and near sorry near say this guy Afenyo Markin Monday ombra no metnas na ono enveti Mr. Baffoe? How? Ete Jimmy. Your integrity no wahifa. This guy is a potential criminal. He has attacked the police officer. Anywhere this guy goes around the world, he needs to be seen as a vagabond. He needs to be seen as a criminal who attacks his own country police officers. If what this guy did, anka Ghana Nibia na yeah, anka nenke achinatum. But I am happy that today we all know say sa asema mebeka no ha say Afenyo Markin assaulted police here investigations by conclusion say Afenyo Markin assaulted a police officer and he needs to be charged, he needs to be jailed. And then Jimmy we my friends or your sign mo sink of one here mo hwehwe o madwene mu mo te wini ba ho apeteshinti Mo sorry a sika fun bi odi aba wedinti. Mo sorry na mo the title enkwasi title atu obi so. Osan no nam oni wifo no mo nam no a omo bunko for the difference be ne wom. Osan no nam no oni omo ye galamsey. This guy and the guy is doing galamsey. What's the difference? What is the difference between this guy and the people who are on remand right now? Police for. What is the difference between this guy and the police killer and the police attacker? This guy attacked a police officer. And we sit in Ghana and we are like, yes, this should go. No, it should not be something easy. Because if you allow this guy to sit in front of Baffoe to question Baffoe, then the integrity of parliament has been sunk low. We have put it in shit. I am telling you, Alban Bagbin, if under your leadership, if this is the kind of legacy you are going to leave behind before, with all due respect, you retire and maybe die, then this legacy is going to follow you till you die. Because you will be the first Speaker of Parliament who allowed somebody who attacked a public official to be sitting in front of a Chief Justice to interview that person. How did we get here? And Speaker Bagbin, your parliament is becoming weaker and weaker. It is becoming weaker every single day. Your leadership is becoming weaker and weaker. You are not showing any control. You are allowing anyone to do whatever they want to do. And that is why people like these, some of your members of parliament, are now going around attacking policemen. What message does it send? Under your leadership as the Speaker of Parliament, one of the parliamentarians has attacked the police officer and you still gave him the green light to go and vet a CJ. We are not crazy people. We are not crazy people. We are not stupid. We are not going to allow this to happen. This matter does not need any review. And the Attorney General cannot review anything and say there is no, because the witnesses came and senior of witnesses of the police. Because if the Attorney General says that I reviewed it, there's nothing to be prosecuted for us to prosecute. That means all the senior officers who were witnesses to this matter are all supposed to be sacked. If the Attorney General tomorrow comes, no, but catch a guy for say, you review docket, no, there's no need to go and prosecute her. Then it means every single witness, how many police officers, we need to sack them because they lied under oath. And I don't think these ASPs, superintendents, will come and lie. So the fact of the case is, and say, Afenyo Markin needs to stand trial. Mameka, the seriousness of this matter, the seriousness of this matter is that any day, any day, Afenyo Markin can go to jail. Afenyo Markin chairman won't be destiny the same. Because somebody 2028, munya party obi en lidimo. Because mumwe Jimmy, montemra se. Me say, from what we are seeing today, this criminal charge on Afenyo Markin right now, any day Afenyo Markin can go to jail. Any day. But they move for Niagara. This is the same Afenyo Markin who was behind the scenes pushing for Atoforce and Anonyeshi to be jailed. This is Afenyo Markin we have seen on camera attack a police officer. Now Atoforce in the you to the four on the GRA boss Cromfono. They are keeping that boy, that criminal at the GRA headquarters. We are here. We will all see it. Me, I'm not going to stop talking about it. That Baffoe boy, no, or don't about destroy you at a force. He will destroy your political career. I'm telling you. That Baffoe criminal boy now, or customs now, more than question police headquarters, no. Mrs. That Baffoe will destroy your political career. One day, you will mention my name and cry. You are to forcing. You and the GRA boss, you have come together to put that Baffoe criminal at the headquarters. I have told you. You and the GRA boss came together to put that guy there. Sack him. Let him go back to Koforidua. Atoforcing, you are not bigger than Ghana. You see the way people are going after Oforiata. You sit there and be conniving with the GRA boss and be doing nonsense. The time comes, we will help to push you into jail. You and the GRA boss, that Baffoe boy, he needs to leave the headquarters, take him back to Sunyani or Koforidua because you transferred him to Koforidua. I am not going to stop saying this. I will say it until the right thing is done. Now back to Afenyo Markin, the criminal. Yeah. MPP before Bagbin say, Mameka have been chairman MPP communicators no. And I keep telling, Alban Bagbin is one of the weakest Speaker of Parliament in Ghana. Yeah, you are showing a lot of weakness. It looks like, say, Amuya, father, oh, father. Father, oh, father. You get too excited. You forget your core job. And that is what Afenyo Markin and the MPP, they have been playing on you for a long time. And you have been falling for it. Because fans here would change you, man. Alban Bagbin, fans here would de. So your parliament is becoming weak. You are very selective when it comes to applying the law in parliament. NDC parliamentary in 24 hours. This is what you said, Alban Bagbin. This is what you said in parliament.
The report of attacks on a team from the National Anti-Illegal Mining Operations Secretariat, a task force which we all know has been established to combat illegal mining activities in the country, is most worrying. Also worrying is the fact that the attack was allegedly incited by one of our own, the Member of Parliament for Asitifi North constituency, Honorable Ebenezer Kwekuado, who further ropes in a senior member of this House, Honorable Collins Dowda. While I'm yet to be fully briefed on the matter, I want to take this opportunity to condemn in no uncertain terms the attack on the team of security officers who have been assigned to help deal with the menace of Galamsey, which has to be dealt with robustly. I have therefore instructed the Office of the Clerk and the Legal Services Office to provide all the needed support to the investigation by the Ghana Police Service within the framework of the 1992 Constitution, the laws of this country, and the standing orders of the House.
This is Alban Bagbin. Time Yabeka chair of Parliament to say, oh, one from him, near say NDC MP Biako PA location Bia, attacks be a between a community and neighbors. Utie Alban Bagbin Kasana or say, while I am yet to be fully briefed, time Alban Bagbin, master instruction to say, parliamentarian no, young Fanema police, not police in Indino, he wasn't fully briefed. You see, and this matter na Alban Bagbin, abet na ho eridino, na sa eye MP, esutifi not MP osedieno, sa man as we speak today, na obiam for allegation bian to nesua, omude evidence aba say, ya investigation se hu se wabokro no, and as attack obi, and as action no waye. Alban Bagbin eridi a statement, or say he was waiting to be briefed. He is yet to be briefed. He was yet to be briefed. And so on my instructions say, the legal counselor, parliament, they should activate the process to hand over the MP to the police. You are an MDC. NDC for a coin, Speaker of Parliament, and Kauko without any title. I am telling you, we all fought on TV. Yet na sima de chi ya kontokwa ya editorials ye nyina ya kwesi e be ya Speaker of Parliament and can farm an ka wuye. Today you get a position and it's all about pleasing some fools in the other side, those fools who disrespected you at a point. Eye obi to say aslo wusu gina Parliament ka say osidien obubu so we tani. These MPP piglets, no matter what you do, you cannot please them because they see you one as a northerner and they will never respect a northerner. And it's not us to me in Parliament can say or to one so when the law comes, you need to let it apply. Now, your own party member, even though you were not fully briefed, you picked a paper and gave instructions that he should be handed over to the police. This criminal called Afenyo Markin, the police have done their investigations. They have handed over the docket to the Attorney General, and the Attorney General says, yes, a case of assault. This Afenyo Markin attacked a police officer. Anko Oku police, it's an assault. Into prosecutor. Why are you going to allow this criminal to go and vet a chief justice? I'm asking you a simple question, Alban. And I don't think, sir, you are in that office or you are now the Speaker of Parliament. You are now the Speaker of Parliament, so you don't care. And that you can just dip the integrity of Parliament in shit. And I don't think that's what you want to do. Because a few months ago, Torkoonu and this same criminal called Afenyo Markin, they disrespected you and disrespected Parliament. It should tell you something, that these people have never respected you as a Speaker of Parliament. These MPP people have always seen you as a Northerner who does not represent anything. And they have always continuously disrespected you till now. This time, you need to prove to Ghanaians that you are not biased, you are not corrupt, you are not like the ones you are referring as corrupt people, and that you can make a change. Afenyo Markin needs to be kicked out of Parliament until this investigations, until the AG takes their decision. He's not supposed to sit in Parliament and carry himself as a minority leader in front of you. It is an indictment on you, the Speaker, for you to be addressing somebody who has assaulted a public servant like a police officer, a minority leader. It's an indictment on you. So you, Alban Bagbin, you cannot sit in Parliament and say minority leader whilst you know the guy is a criminal, whilst you know the guy has a docket sitting on the desk of the Attorney General. I don't think you would do that, because say ubu and a ubu gana mrana. I know say obekachira who say there is no way you are going to allow somebody who are Attorney General Ekase wakwa assault to be a year prepared for court. No, you want that person to be standing in Parliament and making laws for you. Yes, I don't expect the majority leader to also come and stand in Parliament and start singing and pretending he's the most gentleman in Ghana. And that is what you have been doing, Ayaraga. You enter Parliament and you become Father Christmas. You are the only Northerner who has been to school, who can conduct himself. You are the only one who wants to go to Allah. So when people are fooling, you'll be choosing 9 sweats. You think what 9 sweats is what brought you there? People did dirty job to make you get the majority leader. The job you don't want to do. The dirty job you don't want to take your face to do. The dirty job you don't want to do. There were some young people calling themselves communicators. People put their lives on the line to do that dirty job for you to become majority leader. The things you thought you are bigger than, the things you thought you cannot do, the things you believe that it is against your tribe, it is against your religion, the dirty things you will never do, somebody's son, somebody's daughter went down there to go preach the news for you to become majority leader. So don't take this for granted. Don't come to Parliament and come and do, me, I am the most educated man, so I'm going to conduct myself. If you want to be seen as an educated man who conducts yourself, go and sit in front of your wife at home. Because if it were you, Ayaraga, and AG Abeka say, or assault case that the table so and can kwasiafo or channel pankomo press conference. And every time these people fool, you people coil in. I don't know whether you guys are doing corrupt things with these people. I am beginning to believe, say, who Ayaraga no team na muti anymore no. Money Afenyo Markin, you are into some corrupt dealings. If you're not into any corrupt dealings, there are a lot of times, these people have shown you the teeth. They have shown you that they want to destroy you. Now, what was this? And you are not bold enough to criticize Afenyo Markin. Because if you are Ayaraga, you go to Parliament and you sit with Afenyo Markin and call yourself majority and Afenyo minority leader, whilst you know, and you are a lawyer, whilst you know that this guy has assaulted a police officer and his docket is sitting on the table of the Attorney General, then you will have no respect as a majority leader. Nobody will respect you, because now we know you are condoning nonsense in the name of I am a nice man. This guy is not supposed to stand in Parliament and speak until the Attorney General makes his decision. How many people in Ghana you accuse your man? Court. How many people in Ghana? And if we are going to allow this criminal, this guy who is supposed to stand before a judge on Monday, this guy who is supposed to be facing the law, to sit in front of Baffoe, to say, I want to interview Baffoe, then it means we are mad in Ghana as a nation. We are stupid people. Why should we allow a potential criminal to be sitting in front of Baffoe to say, I am going to vet you? We all now have the facts. The Attorney General says that it is true. They can tell us that their office has received the case docket of Minority Leader Afenyo Markin assault case. Assault case docket. You, Alban Bagbin, you sat in Parliament. They insulted Senator Rawlings that her father is a murderer. You sat there. You didn't do anything. You were happy. Alban Bagbin, you sat in Parliament. These MPP piglets, they told the founder of the party that made you who you are today. You, Alban Bagbin. These same MPP people, they sat in Parliament and told the daughter of the founder of the party that made you who you are. Without NDC, you were nobody. They told her in the face that she is a daughter of a murderer. Till date, you have covered it up. The hypocrisy in your eyes. The hypocrisy you live with. The kind of hypocrisy you are carrying around and pretending that you have integrity. It is despicable. The last time I heard you speaking, oh, that case has not ended. We are looking into it. You are lying. Those people who said that Senator Rawlings is the daughter of a murderer, those people, you know them. You, Alban Bagbin, you know them. You are in Parliament and condoning all these kind of things. And you expect Ghanaians to worship you as a man with integrity. Today, you are faced with a clear case of assault. A clear case of assault. Afenyo Markin has assaulted a police officer. Alban, this guy has assaulted a police officer. The police have done all their investigations and they have come to that conclusion that he assaulted. Senior police officers were witnesses to the young police officer. Superintendents and then ASPs were all there and they said it was true. Now this case is on the desk of the Attorney General. How can you, at Alban Bagbin, how can you sit there and say this cockroach should go and sit in front of Baffoe and interview Baffoe? The majority on Monday should stop this guy from sitting in front of Baffoe to interview him until he's cleared by the Attorney General, until he goes to court and get clearance that he did not assault the police officer, because we cannot allow criminals to be vetting Chief Justice. This is a criminal offense, and it makes Afenyo Markin a criminal per the documents we are seeing. And in China, I catch MPP4. I make a big tremor. Won't cry, Mr. MPP4. 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 But I make a big tremor. Afenyo Markin, he can go to jail. He can go to jail any day. I never say because I'm be a bim. But I know they say I am joking. Hey, Alban Bagbin, you cannot protect Afenyo Markin. The MPP in Parliament, they don't respect you, and I don't know the kind of poison you and them have eaten. That is what is making you not to be able to address them in their face. Because if you are a man with integrity that I know, the integrity that you have been preaching, then you will be bold to release a statement even tonight that you don't expect from the statement of the Attorney General, you don't expect Afenyo Markin to be sitting in front of the Chief Justice to vet him. You see why I say you don't have the power to control the minority. This was when the vacant seat issue came. See the way Afenyo Markin disrespected you. You have no power. They have made you some puppet in parliament. And this minority, they are chopping your ass. They are chopping your ass. And you are sitting there, speaker, oh, speaker, father, oh, father. And they are disgracing parliament, running parliament down. This is you and Afenyo Markin.
I never stated it was thrown by you at any person.
Mr. Speaker, you said I allegedly said some bailiffs. Allegedly.
No.
Mr. Speaker, then clarify.
Please.
Mr. Speaker,
Listen to me.
Mr. Speaker, listen.
Honorable Majority Leader, I don't want to proceed to make some orders. Please, resume your seat. I'm very serious about that.
Mr. Speaker.
Please, resume your seat. Honorable member, your
coming events cast their shadows. We have Parliament now, elect with the executive.
Alban Bagbin, Afenyo Markin stood in front of you and bullshit you. You are sitting there carrying yourself around. You are a man of integrity. You have power. You have nothing. How do you want people like us to take you serious? This fool, you told him to resume his seat. He told you fuck off and he walked out of parliament. Afenyo Markin. Mr. Alban Bagbin, we fought to get you where you are. We, young people like us that people are saying we insult. Afenyo Markin stood in front of you and said, fuck off, and he walked out of parliament. You instructed him and commanded him to take his seat. He said, you are nobody. What will make such a criminal tell you that and walk off for you to be quiet? Then it means he's holding your balls. You might have done something illegal that you are scared to take action against the NPP. Is this not despicable enough? When your wife watches this, don't you feel less of a man at home? Mr. Bagbin, so you initial video where don't you feel less of a man at home? You feel less of a man because a young boy like this stands in front of you and you are in Ghana telling yourself you are number 3, you are number 4, you are number 3. This boy, you instruct him to take his seat. He tells you fuck off and walks away. Today, he's going to get away with murder again. Are you going to allow this boy to get away with murder? Where is your integrity and that integrity that we were waiting for to see? Where is it? You talk too much. You don't take any action. You are quick to react to the NDC because it is easy. But when it comes to the MPP, I don't know. Maybe you are in bed with them doing some illegality. That is why maybe you are not able to take action against the NPP. I don't have evidence to it. If I have evidence to it, I'll tell people. But your actions are very questionable. Your actions in that seat, the people who fought down there, the NDC MPs who put their lives on the line, their seats on the line to get you up there, even the person who formed that party to give you that opportunity, you could not defend that person. What integrity do you have? Are you going to dip the integrity more in shit? It's about time you rescue yourself. It's about time you prove to people like us because it is getting out of hand. Are you going to allow this criminal to stand in front of you in parliament? And I know you know what parliament represents. You have all the history of parliament. You know all the integrity that surrounds parliament. Are you going to be the person who will destroy parliament? Because it's looking like if you allow this criminal to stand in parliament now to talk as a minority leader, then you are the person, you will be the last speaker of parliament. You will be the last speaker of parliament we will recognize in this country. So it's about you, the integrity, and the patriotism you have been showing and saying, I am patriotic. Now, you know the seriousness of this. Parliamentary Privileges Committee needs to sit now. If the Attorney General is saying that there is a docket, an assault docket on their desk, then the Privileges Committee in Parliament, they need to sit now. Because that is why we have the Privileges Committee. Why do we have a member of Parliament who has assaulted a police officer and still carrying himself as a minority leader? We need the Privileges Committee to sit now and look into this matter. It's a must. The Privileges Committee, they need to call a meeting now, because we cannot have a potential criminal carrying himself in Parliament as a member of Parliament when the Attorney General has a docket, a criminal docket on him. Who is in charge of the Privileges Committee? I want to see everybody's integrity in Parliament now. Are you the NDC going to protect this criminal again? Is that why we brought you to power? Is that the reason why we brought you people to Parliament? To protect a criminal like Afenyo Markin? We want the Privileges Committee to sit. We want the Privileges Committee to meet. Emergency. They need to raise the issue of misconduct against this guy. Because all of you have a policeman protecting you. Every member of Parliament has a policeman protecting him or her. And we believe that you respect the policemen. Unless you people don't respect the policemen who are following you around. Because you people, even when you are taking a shit and you call the police officers, they leave their families and come to you. They come and protect your lives. Now, one of them, they have attacked them. Afenyo Markin has brutalized one of the police officers. Now, are you people going to look into the police officers who are protecting you and your families and say you don't care? Then you are equally as guilty as Afenyo Markin. So the Privileges Committee needs to sit now. Now, this goes to the NPP as a political party. This goes to the NPP as a political party. Now we are asking the NPP. We are expecting you people to issue a formal statement. This Afenyo Markin is a member of the NPP. And if you NPP are telling us that we are party, mudi imraso, you respect the laws of this country and you respect the Ghana Police Service and the personnel, the NPP as a political party needs to release a statement. That statement, it should caution or reprimand Afenyo Markin. Mahamudu Bawumia, Kennedy Japan, Brian Champon, Kobine Japan, and Country. We want to see the integrity you 5 dogs have in Ghana politics. We want you, the candidate who want to lead the party, to boldly come out and declare that Afenyo Markin needs to leave his position until the Attorney General takes the case to court and court clears Afenyo Markin off this accusation. Because if none of you is able to tell Afenyo Markin in the face on your campaign trail, then none of you dogs deserve to lead Ghana. Because you people are now campaigning to be the leaders of the NPP. And if today, this particular party, which you want to lead, you have all your MPs leader assaulting a police officer, and you are not able to come out boldly to criticize and to make sure this person, out of the love and respect you have for the Ghana Police Service, is reprimanded, cautioned, or told to step aside as the leader of the MPPs in Parliament, then you fools should never stand or mount any platform to tell Ghanaians to vote for you. Kennedy Japan, Mahamudu Bawumia, Brian Champon, Kobine Japan, and Educhum Country. You 5, I want to see the integrity you have. Prove to me someone. I'm going to prove to Ghanaians you cannot lead Ghana. You people, none of you will be bold enough to make an emphatic statement that Afenyo Markin should step away from Parliament. He should step away from the leadership of Parliament and allow the Attorney General to conclude. Allow the Attorney General to go to court and then court to conclude this case before he can call himself a member of Parliament leading the NPP. If none of you is able to do that, and you are not supposed to tell us say more your campaign to come and lead Ghana, because I am very sure that every single place you people go to, you have Ghana Police Service personnel following you. And I know, Baumia, there's a policeman who is your bodyguard. The government has given you a policeman to protect you, your wife, those your children and yourself. They have left their children at home. Police for the jamoma and your yiri fear. And I wonder what you know. More than them, the police leader bontina or bomb ho bang. And then Obi are attacking a party member, an MPP member are attacking a police near you, Baumia cannot speak that NPP member should be reprimanded, especially when he's a member of Parliament and the leader of the MPP in Parliament. It shows that there's no leadership in you people. You are not leaders, you are animals. Because today, we all know that Afenyo Markin has a criminal case hanging around his neck. Me catch the Ghana for say, Efutu PDD, we Jimmy you. Me catch them from Tete. Me catch them Debia say Afenyo Markin is a fool. From the day I did a scandal on him, defending a pedophile, going to take somebody's wife, and then calling the person to threaten the person's life, and sending thugs to a 2 or 3 year old kid, their school, to go and kidnap them. That day, na me catch up Afenyo Markin we Jimmy. And I told him from more Winnie Banini, I say, Sa kwasi ampenyi ya moso so sono, it will come back to bite you. Wa wo ya on hene e wo Winnie ba, o she Afenyo Markin hene no. Fa sa nyansa na o de share ne hene no, eyi sa osa hene ni free no so. Because sa osa hene na mo de amano no, oye kromfo. He's a criminal who is assaulting police officers in Accra. Unless mo him for na mo Winnie ba no, mo so mo ya kromfo to Afenyo Markin. We expect you, the chiefs at Winneba, to also carry some integrity. Because more infono, you are supposed to set as an example. Somebody, I hindi any title of Afenyo Markin, say or your sahine, na ende, ni pana mo friend or sahine no, ni case that Attorney General table, so a criminal case than swa. Why are you people allowing this guy to carry himself ewe ifu to say or your sahine? Unless more infona, mo ya no hine no, mo so me akromfo. Inti Winneba ma hine. You need to make sure you take the title off until court will clear this criminal. Afenyo Markin. And I've been speaking on this guy for months and years. Say, Afenyo Markin is one crazy guy. Only integrity biya. Are we going to look on? I am talking to Winnie Bamahine. Mo amode sa osahine ne ma no. Mo mukodi on hene wo Winnie Bana and the musumo ye ahemfo no. Senka mo criminal case da ho anka ho nanka besi mo hene. Abosom na motete omoso na mugugu nsa no. Se mudi ne kura kira abosom na o kira no pa mo be fere afre Afenyo Markin afre Winnie Bakro nyina se osahine ya age for now. Criminal case da wo so no ma court ni wo wie. Ye na so hu so a sa befa osahene no unless se mo ahemfo no a mugu Winnie Bana mo share ne se osahene no mo ya kromfo unless you are criminals. And from Monday me the munyina mo pictures beba omanhene no ohema no odi mo ho nyina mo Winnie Ba ahemfo no, then I'll let the world know say mo and mo entertaining criminality obi attack police officer investigations abaso ya da come Attorney General mo what mo show so say or your sahene. You people are the one condoning criminality, murders, killings in Ghana, because right now Afenyo Markin we're paving the way for people to attack police officers. You know, when Afenyo Markin was doing all these things, Torkoonu was still the CJ. He didn't care. When Afenyo Markin was attacking police officers, assaulting police officers, Torkoonu was still the CJ. So he thought that that was his intentions. Because a idea why yache, if you to PDD, idea why for a long time. But this time, we are not going to let it slide. I don't care when the Attorney General wants to prosecute. I don't care. That's not my job. But my job now is to make sure that we don't allow criminals like Afenyo Markin, our police who are conclude say, while assaulting police officer to be sitting in parliament and acting as if say, or you're somebody or credibility, integrity, or say, or not even Baffoe in Chief Justice Baffoe in catch and say, I want to vet you. No. We should not allow Ghana to go that low. We should not allow. Into this guy, we all should understand the MPP as a political party, from the national executives, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, J.A. Kufuor, Hakman Owusu-Agyeman, Mark Okwe, Sam Penifo way you have seen this. Mon Penifo, Sophia Ekufu, Nkwasi Akikane Yewu. You have seen this. Sophia Ekufu. Recently, I heard you say, where is it? Mr. P, I had it somewhere. Recently, I heard you, Sophia Ekufu, say that judicial appointment lack transparency, leaves much to be desired. Right now, you have a problem how we appoint judges in Ghana. Then it means that you, Krampono, when J.J. Rawlings appointed you, he made a big mistake because he did not follow due process. It was because J.J. Rawlings was dating your mother or your sister. That is why you got that appointment as the CJ. Anamebwa. That is why you are telling us to say, for all these years you were the Chief Justice and all these years you have retired, you never saw anything wrong with the appointment of the CJ, your appointment of the judges, because Torkoonu committed a crime and you believe, say, because Torkoonu is your friend, we still have to put Torkoonu there as a CJ. So today, you want to paint everybody who is appointed to the court as illegally and as not following the right procedure. You are a very selfish old woman. Suddenly, you have a problem with the appointment of judges in Ghana. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, how many judges did he appoint in Ghana? Did you have a problem with it? You are the people, sometimes we pray to God that he should make space in Ghana for the young ones to grow. You are some of the people. I didn't say, you in Penifo you better address them quietly. You speak as if you say Ghana Yamodia. When did you come on retirement? You were the CJ. When Charlotte Osei was basically kicked out of office, from the documents that came into our possession, you even knew, you orchestrated the whole thing with the Akufo-Addo. This stupid boy now, Oti wun to me no. I have an audio here. Boy now, Oti wun to me. A friend is saying, he is the one who went to and appointed to go tell him, say, you, Sophia Ekufu, wone Ekufu na orchestrate the second of Charlotte say. Uba retirement, what if you are with the problem? Ekufu the betnas to 88 Dinkwasiasem, appointing the 1,000 Echo Supreme Court, High Court, Appeals Court, baby, where Wunyansa and Cancha say the appointment of the judiciary, of the judges, it is opaque. Suddenly, whoa. You are telling us, say, and the judges, the Supreme Court, Appeals Court, High Court, the appointment, it lacks what we call transparency. You are a witch. You are a witch. You will be for. You are a witch. You will be for fita. We be for flat. We need brad here. What time my J.J. Rawlings appointed? What was the credential? Your credentials, Wayne? And yet some favors because J.J. Rawlings are appointed. And yet because J.J. was dating your mother or something, that's why you are your sister or something. That's why you were appointed. What don't you think? You don't think we know? We all know. How did you get to the Supreme Court? How did you get to the Supreme Court at that your age? It was because J.J. Rawlings was having an affair with somebody who was related to you. That is how you made it to the Supreme Court. That is your resume. Shut up. Right now, there suddenly you have a problem with the way judges are appointed in Ghana. Ghana. You people sat here and allowed Torkoonu. We were in this country when Torkoonu told us that if you have a Ghana passport, you have a passport, you cannot refer yourself or see yourself as a Ghanaian. Foolish people like you all sat in Ghana. You didn't say anything. Because a president, at a point, we didn't even know who was Ghanaian and who wasn't. At a point in our lives, we didn't know who was Ghanaian and who isn't Ghanaian. We sat in Ghana and these fools run the country like we are mad dogs. Today, suddenly, you have a problem with how judges are appointed in Ghana. You are a witch. You are a witch. Yes, we are Baffoe. Mona must say Ghana no. We are Baffoe koko. We are Baffoe. Now what the Council of State so? And I started a lot of say processes no. The Council of State, you people received the same thing. President receiving here. You were part of the Council of State. I'm making decisions. Say they have established something against Torkoonu, and that the process should go on. We are now done on who witness for Torkoonu. You are a witch. We are Baffoe. We are Baffoe. We are flat. We need brad here. We are hypocrites. On kanokre. Onyankopon wasro. He will judge you. You are a hypocrite. And the sense of entitlement. I don't know. Ghana no. Oje say oka brofo nim nyansa na ohwini mu bon oje say okasa obi ankoda na wo dey na ma be Supreme Court judge ka kire and am oje say any mu terminal report. You think we don't know your terminal report? It was because of JJ's affair and ma obenya Supreme Court uraye and ayeboa. And then you sit in Ghana and make it look like say wo your bow free heaven here do buy na wo eje tua oto ya ka say ya ka eje tua oto a anka obetuma ada wo di BP bewu. Shut up and sit somewhere, madam. Everything is fine. When there's no problem, we don't call Jesus. Right now, we are not calling Jesus because we don't have any problem. Problem, we will solve it. A Baffoe.